Welcome to the Fertilizer Academy Training Course Introduction to Ammonia Plant Process Units. This course provides a structured overview of the key sections in ammonia production and shows how they function together as one integrated system. This training course is structured into a series of lessons that follow the flow of an ammonia plant. The course comprises a total of 15 lessons. Below, we will briefly outline the contents of all lessons. Lesson 1. Introduction. In this lesson, we will define the objectives of the course. The training covers technological units, key process equipment, operating parameters, and the underlying reaction theory forming the basis of ammonia production. Lesson 2. Commercial ammonia processes. In this lesson, we will review commercial ammonia processes, focusing on the key technologies applied worldwide. We will compare their process flows, examine energy efficiency, and trace the evolution of plant designs. Lesson 3. In this lesson, we will focus on the main process sections, presented in the form of a block diagram of the plant. This overview will prepare us for a detailed study of each section in the subsequent lessons. Lesson 4. Natural gas desulphurization. In this lesson, we examine the desulphurization of natural gas. This unit represents the first stage of processing and prepares the feed gas for the reforming section. Lesson 5. Natural gas compression. In this lesson, we will focus on the natural gas compression unit. This section receives the feed gas stream after it has been separated from the fuel gas and delivers it at the required pressure to the desulphurization unit, followed by the reforming section. Lesson 6. Steam reforming section. In this lesson, we move on to the steam reforming section. This is the central unit of the front end, where the hydrocarbons in natural gas are converted into hydrogen-rich synthesis gas. Lesson 7. Process air compressor. In this lesson, we move on to the process air compressor. This unit supplies the required air for the secondary reformer and ensures the correct nitrogen to hydrogen ratio necessary for ammonia synthesis. Lesson 8. Secondary reforming section. In this lesson, we move on to the secondary reforming section. At this stage, the conversion of hydrocarbons into synthesis gas is completed, achieving the required hydrogen to nitrogen ratio. Lesson 9. CO conversion section. Now, in this lesson, we move on to the carbon monoxide conversion section. This is an important stage in which carbon monoxide reacts with steam to form carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Lesson 10. CO₂ Removal section. In this lesson, we move on to the carbon dioxide removal section. This is a critical stage in which carbon dioxide is separated from the process gas, ensuring the required purity of the synthesis gas for the subsequent stages. Lesson 11. Methanation section. In this lesson, we move on to the methanation section, which ensures the complete removal of CO and CO₂ from the synthesis gas. Lesson 12. Ammonia synthesis loop. In this lesson, we move on to the ammonia synthesis loop, where the purifying synthesis gas is compressed and reacts to form ammonia. Lesson 13. Ammonia refrigeration system. In this lesson, we move to the ammonia refrigeration system, which provides cooling for ammonia condensation and recovery, ensuring stable operation of the synthesis loop. Lesson 14. Ammonia and hydrogen recovery section. Now, in this lesson, we move on to the ammonia and hydrogen recovery section, where ammonia is removed from the purge gas and hydrogen is returned to the synthesis loop, improving the overall efficiency of the plant. Lesson 15. Steam generation system. Now, in this lesson, we move on to the steam generation system, where heat recovered from various parts of the process is converted into high-pressure steam. This steam serves as an essential energy source for heating, reforming, and driving turbines throughout the plant. For course details and enrollment, please visit www.fertilizer.academy.